Good afternoon, my good people. This is DJ B again, and we are starting our new and first episode of Inside the Life Drive. And today we are having one of my good friends, my ministry person, my chairman himself, and we want to listen from him. And he has an awesome story of how he started his business, how he finished school, he got a job, then he left the job, then he got a 1,000 shillings and started a business. So today we are having him right now. He will introduce himself and he will tell you his journey and he will tell you about him and what he do. Welcome, Mr. Collins.
Thank you very much, brother. Thank you very much. It's awesome. In fact, I thank the Lord for this opportunity you've just given me. Just by my name, I'm calling Sewe. Christ the Lord. I'm born again Christian. I worship with the Anglican Church of Kenya, Mombasa Diocese. My story actually is just by God's grace. I'm born to a very large family in Sewe County, and in our family we were that a big family that it is rare for someone even to join live alone in college, join high school. So being a large family, the class 8 was the very big institution you ever attend. So I found myself the opportunity because my elder brother got also the opportunity to go to the college by actually paying his own school fee. You know the little goodness of someone going to school. And actually after completing my primary school, he surprised me by taking care of me throughout the high school. And after the high school, he promised me when I finished the high school, he will take me to the college. And I did my best in the high school, though I went to 3 different high schools for me to be able to get what I wanted in life. And actually I managed, and I joined college, that's Technical University of Mombasa, back in 2015. By God's grace, I managed, and he paid all the school the college fee, and I managed to graduated just that's back 2018, 2019. Thereafter, you find, well, in this institution, as a man, you wanted actually to have something, your own money, something like that. So I would speak sometimes, not going to, I would actually tell him that I'm going to school, but I'm not going to school. I'll find myself in the mjengo, and I'll do some mjengo, and actually I have some cash. I started making money like that, and I finished school. I managed to acquire my first job in technical, same institution, as a sweeper. When I was given this opportunity to sweep, actually I felt so, there's that you feel so embarrassed when people are seeing you are actually kitu kama hiyo mazee.
Of course ukiwa high school ama hata ukiwa university, watu wanaona like ule mzee ame waste life yake kukua nini raja yafagia.
So nilifagia for 3 months, then it was a contract of 6 months. Then after that, those people moved me from that sweeping to now they took me to the procurement office, because I was doing procurement. So they took me to procurement office as a officer, not as a office assistant, but as a sweeper. I started in the procurement office as a sweeper, and within a while, after 1 month, I was given an opportunity to be as office assistant. So I was doing my job there as office assistant, which I did, I think, for 1 year. After that, I was to renew the contract, and while I was renewing the contract, it happened we have some matanga at home, and I went home. After some time coming back, I found the job was taken. So I was actually jobless. So my hope lost there. I feel, so this is where I thought now my life is moving kidogo, but now abruptly it has just ended like that. What will I do? So it was so difficult. I shared with my elder brother, whom we staying with him in Mombasa, and actually I was able to pay my rent. My rent was 2,500. I used to live in Saudi. So you find after I've lost a job, my brother advised me because he was in that fear that he will be paying me the rent. So he asked me if I can go back home, and look for a job. If any chance I got a job, I come back and do the job. But in that time, I was involved myself in the youth ministry. I was serving as a youth vice chairman. So I saw it was very difficult for me going home, leaving ministry for the sake of jobs, for the sake of paying rent. I just told him, no, I'm not going home, but I trust God. He will give me the rent. So it was during evangelism month, September 2018. I remember it is 2018 September. We had a pastoral somewhere, and we went for a pastoral. Back at my house, I knew very well I had nothing that I'm going to eat. I had nothing how I'm going to pay the rent. During the pastoral team, when we went, we were I think 4 of us, and I was given opportunity to preach. And I preached the word of God well. After preaching the word of God, then during the preaching, I just shared the testimony that I want people to pray for me. I had just lost a job, something like that. How you can ask people to pray for you. Yes, I was prayed for, and after that, when we are going back, there's this one mom. We are worshiping with her in the Sn1, my spiritual mom. She gave me 1,000 and told me I had to go and do some shopping. And doing some shopping, yes, I had nothing. I had no sugar. I had no. The only thing I had in my house was hunger and omena. So with this money, I never thought. I didn't even kufikiria niende ninunue kitu kwa nyumba. I just pray, God, I'm going with this money in the house, but open for me. What can I do with this money? So you find I just went out in my house, Sauni. I cooked my omena very well, very nicely, and sima nikakula. Ile pesa nilieka tu. But I just pray. I took my time through the night, and I pray, asking God to reveal for me what I can do with this money. And you find during my dream, I dreamt like I was in the church, walking around eggs. And nikashtuka, nikaamuka, nikasema, mimi nauza mayai, church, during the service. What is it all about? Was God trying to reveal something? I never shared with anyone this my dream, but I woke up and I just prayed. The following day was Saturday, was Sunday. I just went to church, normal. After church service, I came back home, and that thing kept in my mind that God was telling you something. You can do something. But I just say, I want to try with this egg. Maybe God was revealing something good to me. Yeah. So you find, after church, in the evening, I just went to Kongowea, and I bought one crate of egg. I bought some tomatoes and a bucket. Then on Monday, I woke early in the morning. I bought this egg in my house in the gas, and I just went to church. The same church, the way it came into my dream. I went to church, and you find the church compound. We have this different law firms there. They rented those. So I took that advantage. Building. I started walking around, hawking the egg, the way I saw it in the dream. And let me tell you, in the first 30 minutes, the whole egg was gone. And I had a profit of 300 shillings. I was very, very happy, saying, wow, Yandi, you mean God can actually do something in this? Then I remember while I was preaching, I preached from the book of Deuteronomy 28. A lot of promises there. God promising that He will bless the work of hand. His promise, whatever your hand shall find to do, He will bless it. So while I was praying, I was reminding God, God, you said, whatever my hand shall find to do, He will bless it. And you said, I will never lack. So these two things was in my mind as I was doing this business. The following day, I tried 2 crates of eggs. I came with the eggs. It went before Sasaba. So I used to bring 2 crates of eggs. I got my 600 profit per day. I did this job for 1 month, full month. And I was saving. I was much honest with saving. I only removed transport part of it. What I can eat, I save. Let me tell you, after 1 month, when I was looking at my account, I had 21,000.
Wow.
From this 1,000. From 1,000, the money I had, I have now a profit of 21,000. And I've been eating, I've managed to pay rent of 2,500. And you just know how some, I don't know whether we are behaving, but to me, according to me, I feel that was the right thing to do. Because that was on September. I just continued with the business to December, but now I was feeling where I was staying, I was not comfortable with that place. I'm now getting some cash, a good cash, yes, but now staying in a house of 2,500 in such a far place, Sauni. Something came to my mind that you can stay near the town, and I found myself staying in Choda. And now God enable the business to grow. So you find there's a lot of challenges during this biashara, because when I was doing this business, people were complaining. Other people started to complain. You know, human being will always complain, whether you do something good or bad. So they start complaining, but I took it as an advantage in my business. People are complaining, you are too much of X. Why don't you do something else?
Changanya.
Make something. Can you just borrow something, bring something small, kamahamri, something small in this? I thought, this is very true. Why don't I try some njugu? And I bought 1 kg of njugu, nikakaranga vizuri, then I put in this 10 bob shillings. So while I was coming with this njugu, people were now on groundnuts than mayai. So I reduced the mayai to 1 crate. Now I was doing njugu to 2 kgs. 2 kgs. So as I doing this biashara, the same people started to complain that the quantity of this njugu is too small. So I should do it a bit. Somebody can buy and eat maybe for lunch. And I just started doing the one for 20 and the 50 shillings. So people were so much on the 50 side, not that the 20. I considered the 20. I considered the 51, the 50 and the 100. So I found myself from dropping now from the egg to njugu. And I could do like 10 kg per day by 2019. By 2019, I could do up to that. After I've moved to Choda now, where I'm now staying. So you find after now people have known that I'm doing the njugu, I consider this njugu. So as the corona was coming now, things changed. Like most of the offices were closing. So I thought, what could I do now? Something came to my mind. Why don't we just go home and start something like a small family? Yes, in real sense, back at our home, we don't have a
That was the time of the COVID.
That's the time of COVID, 2020. I've moved to Choda. The rent is now too high. I have to pay the rent.
Watu wamefunga.
So I had to run home with the total
income
I had, the profit I had. So I went home, and as I went home, I had this. I was praying, Mungu anipatie what I can do with this money. And when I went home, the same God revealed to me that I can do farming. It came like a dream that I was in a farm, doing different kind of plantations. So reaching home, the very first day I was at home, I started looking for farms. I get farms and I pay some cash for 1 year, for 2 years. I had like four farms, and I planted different things: miogo, maize, beans, njugu. And with God's grace, coming August, I had a very good harvest. And I managed to sell this, and I got the profit. And this, through this farm, enabled me to acquire a motorbike. I bought a motorbike in the same during the corona. So during the corona, with me, I was blessed. Because the other side, apart from farming, I was in the hustling part of it. In our home area, we have some gold mining. So I would sometimes, after finishing the farms, I would go to my cousin's place. There's a gold there. I will work for him. I will get some little of
the gold
payment, something kidogo. So I was so well. Coming that 2020 December, I managed to acquire my first motorbike, which I came with it in Mombasa. As I speak now, I'm doing my business delivery of Jugu with this motorbike. And it's enabled me now to grow from that 10 kg per day to 20 kg per day. And that's my story.
Hey, that is an awesome growth, very awesome growth. And you know, in this life, I know this is your story. Why I called you today to do this story is because many of the youth outside there, they're saying like, there's no job, there's not anything you can do. And you know, when they listen to your story, they will understand like, I can do anything with any amount of money. 1,000, like you said it 1,000. You bought a bucket. You bought the juke 1 kg of the eggs.
1 crate.
1 crate of eggs.
Some
then
tomatoes
of 20, some salt. Then you boil it. Started like that. That's simple. And in your story, what I can see is that it's all about hard working and being with a lot of your vision where you are going and discipline.
Yes.
So
exactly.
I want you to look in that camera and that's encourage the youth. The youth right now kuna wenye wame give up sasa wanasema like mimi biashara nimeanza sijaona kitu ama kuna wenye wanasema nitaanza vipi hii maisha nimemaliza shule university sioni job opportunity and my life is just miserable. Can you just look at that camera and just encourage the youth?
Thank you very much, DJ. Mine just to encourage you that so long as you know the word of God, God will open for you a lot of opportunity outside here. God will actually open your mind and you will know, actually with this I can do this and this. If it was not God, I don't think if I would be where I am today. Actually, there's no job, as people say. There's no job. But if you will get out of your comfortable and start looking for something you can do, you will be able to have something. That's rest assured. You will have to wake up and get out from your comfort zone and start doing anything. And as you do that thing, know that whatever your hand shall find to do, God will bless it. And I want to tell you that yes, you might have a plans of doing a business, or maybe you start a business and the business failed. That's all is not lost. Just start again. This is a new year. This is a new year. It starts with a new things. Just be prayerful about your plans. Plans you have. Be ready to pay the cost. Very important. I paid the cost of embarrassment. When people were talking, a vice chairman is walking around with the hex. People, those who were supposed to encourage you, now discouraging you, telling you, you are embarrassing us. Why are you selling mayai around and you are a vice chairman? People will talk you out if you are not very careful. And also, try to be you. Believe in yourself. Let people talk. But so long as you believe in whatever you are doing, I want to promise you, it will be well. That's my encouragement to you.
Thank you, Mr. Collins.
Thank you very much.
Every person who's watching, wherever you are, this is DJ B, and we're in our first episode. I'm repeating again, our first episode of Inside the Life Drive. And in Inside the Life Drive, there are a lot of things which are happening outside here. There are a lot of people who are falling down. There are a lot of people who are they are discouraged in this life. But our channel is to make you to be inspired. Our channel is to make you to change your life, your how you think, and change your perspective. This is DJ B. Those who have not subscribed, kindly subscribe to get new videos. For those who are already subscribed, keep it locked and continue to share, subscribe, comment. And also, our viewers want to tell us something again.
I think I should share a testimony.
Yeah.
Through this business of mine, God's opening ways that I do farming also. God has helped me with the person that I love. I've felt with love. And last year in December, I went to pay for a dowry and I was given her officially. And now, as I speak now, I'm planning for a wedding coming 30th April. Keep praying for me. There is God and everything is possible with God. Yes, they will say I'm a Jugu man, but deeply inside me, I know this is a miracle working God working with me.
Yeah.
Thank you very much.
You're welcome. So be inspired. This is DJ B. Be inspired. Change your perspective and focus.